The fear of public speaking is one of the most common phobias out there. Being afraid to speak in public, though, can cost you a lot of great opportunities and lead to unfulfillment and frustration. In this video, I'll be giving you 10 steps to overcome your fear of public speaking, coming right up. Hi friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is KG. For as long as I can remember, I've always had the fear of public speaking, which is why I'm so passionate about this topic. I realized though that in order for me to become the best that I can be, I'll have to get over my fear of public speaking sooner or later. After trying the steps that I'm about to share with you, I can say that I am more comfortable speaking in public, and it's a great feeling. So how do you overcome your fear of public speaking? Number one, understand that public speaking is not a measure of self-worth. Whether you are good at public speaking or not, that is not a reflection of your value as a person. Public speaking is a skill that anyone can master as long as you put in that effort and try your best to improve at it. But it is not in any means a reflection of your self-worth, or whether you are inferior to other people, or whether you suck in some way. It's just a skill that you need to master. Number two, know your material. It is easier to speak on a subject you know a lot about, or one that you are passionate about. It is harder to talk on a subject you just read about yesterday. So my advice to you is, whenever you speak in public, let it be on topics that you are very comfortable with, topics that you can share value on. Number three, practice your speech. Spend some time in front of a mirror or in front of someone you trust. Go through your speech over and over again until you are comfortable with it. And practicing your speech does not mean memorizing it. It's just a matter of rehearsing it. Because if you can try to memorize your speech, one error, or if you forget one line of what you've memorized, then that can mess up your entire flow, which can then mess up your speech basically. So don't memorize it, just rehearse it, go through it over and over again, and just so that you are comfortable with the structure, your delivery, and how you emphasize certain words, that kind of thing. Number four, make eye contact. When we make eye contact, this could be even in a normal conversation. When you're speaking to someone, when you make eye contact, you come across as confident. So that is not an exception when it comes to delivering a speech. When you make eye contact, people will perceive you as confident, even though you may not be as confident as they think. But the fact that you're maintaining that eye contact. And another benefit of eye contact is people will feel part of your speech. They'll feel like you are engaging them instead of speaking over them or speaking at them. And when you're making eye contact, try to focus on the people that are giving you a bit more positive affirmations, or those that seem to be listening to you attentively. Number five, familiarize yourself with the room or the stage in advance. Visit the venue in advance, and just be familiar with your surroundings prior to giving the talk, and just be familiar with the equipment as well. If you have any visual aids or any other props that you are going to need for your speech, make sure you know exactly where those are going to be placed, or how the equipment for that is actually used. I know this is easier said than done, but number six, try your best to relax. Maybe start with an icebreaker. Try not to speak too fast. Smile with your audience, and just try to be as comfortable as possible. And the only way to do that is if you relax. Oftentimes when we are not relaxed, it's easy for us to lose our flow. It's easy for us to forget the message even, but if we slow down and say, okay, hold on, I'm in control, these people are on my side, they want to hear what I'm about to say, so let me calm myself, let me relax. Number 7, tell yourself that the audience is on your side. If they invited you to speak, chances are you know what you're talking about. So, believe that the audience is interested in what you have to say and they really want you to deliver your best speech possible. So they are there for you. They are there to sort of hear you out. Again, if you make contact with the right people in the room, you can then use their energy to fuel your speech. You can feed on that and start flowing. Number 8, this is actually my favorite one. Focus on the message, not yourself. One of the reasons why we are afraid of speaking in public is because we make the whole thing about us, not about the message that we're trying to deliver. So the best way to sort of deliver your best speech is for you to focus on the message. And again, if you delivering a message on a topic that you are comfortable with, a topic that you feel you can add value with to other people, then it's easy to then move that attention from yourself to the message itself, to say, I have something meaningful to say. I might help someone, with what I'm about to say. So if you focus on the message itself, it takes away a whole lot of pressure from yourself, and you then become more confident. You then become more at ease in that particular situation. Number 9, don't overthink the audience reaction. Oftentimes we misinterpret, how our audience is reacting to our message because we are too much in our own heads. If you focus on yourself instead of the message, it's easy for you to misinterpret someone's reaction. Maybe someone is laughing at something else and you perceive that as they're laughing at you, or someone seems to be busy on their phone and you misrepresent that or misinterpret that as they are bored. So don't overthink their reaction. Focus on, like I said, the people that seem to be attentive. Focus on the people that are affirming you as you speak, or that are giving you occasional nods as you speak. In that way, you can then easily carry on without thinking that maybe, there's something wrong with what I said. Last but definitely not least, number 10, take as many speaking opportunities as you possibly can. One of our instincts, especially when we are afraid of something or when we have a fear of a particular situation, our normal instinct is to avoid that situation. But avoidance is not the answer. In order for you to get better at public speaking, you need to speak as often as possible, even if it's in smaller settings, maybe in your office meetings, or maybe your gatherings, family gatherings, or if you're gathering with your friends. Take those opportunities to speak. Over time, you will then gain that confidence. But you can only do that if you occasionally take those opportunities to speak. As cliche as it sounds, the best way to conquer your fears is by facing them. You cannot conquer your fears by running away from them. And the more you face your fears, the more you realize that there wasn't anything to fear in the first place. And that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, like, share, comment, and if you haven't subscribed as yet, please do so. Hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time I upload new content. Thanks again for watching. Until next time, goodbye.